Deal time. Hey everyone, and welcome back for an under $5 eShop deals video where we find some of the best games currently on sale, however, staying under a budget of only $5. Now, we haven't done an under $5 video in a little while, and that's just because the sales are too crazy during the holidays, but don't worry, it'll be back on a weekly basis now. And just as usual, I'll be giving away a $10 eShop gift card about halfway through the video. If you want to participate in those giveaways, all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel, drop a comment down below, and then check out the next video to see if you won. Also, if you missed out on any of the previous deal videos, they'll be linked down below because a lot of those deals are still running today and I just don't go over them 2 videos in a row. So now let's jump into today's deals, and just remember, if you are liking the content, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. So our first game for today is going to be The Final Station, that is now 75% off, $4.99, and running till February 1st. Now, this is a post-apocalyptic adventure game where you control a train conductor traveling through a dying world. The gameplay involves managing the train, taking care of passengers, and exploring stations to find supplies and survivors. So the gameplay here really is split into 2 parts. You have the exploration combat part that will require strategic use of limited ammo and health resources. And then you have the train riding part, which is really more of a management game where you have to keep on top of all the problems that will pop up. But overall, what really drew me into this game is the storyline that really has you wondering where you're going with this train and what you actually hope to accomplish. And this definitely is one of those games where the overall experience definitely exceeds the sum of its parts. So if you're looking for a great original indie take on the whole post-apocalyptic survival genre, this is going to be a great game to pick up. Now next, we have a couple of games on sale with Party Hard 1 and 2, both 75% off, $3.74 for the first one, and $4.99 for the second one, running till February 1st. Now, first of all, I want to say both these games were in my backlog for quite a while, and I finally got around to trying them. And I was actually very pleasantly surprised. Now, the whole premise of this game is a little wacky, because you play the role of someone who's basically tired of their neighbors having loud parties, and instead of calling the police, they decide to take matters into their own hands and kill them all. Now, the gameplay is actually more about strategically planning and executing a series of party massacres than an action game. And it really does combine stealth strategy and a dark comedic narrative. Now, the second game definitely continues along the lines of the first one, with the biggest visual difference being the environments. It also adds new mechanics like the ability to use those environments more actively, set traps, and also wield new weapons. But overall, this is definitely one of those cases where you should pick up the first one. If you like the gameplay, then you jump into the second one. So for strategy fans with a dark sense of humor, this is going to be a great choice. So now today's video is being brought to you by me and my Playasia affiliate link, where you can pick up some of the best physical Switch games that sometimes just aren't available in your region. Like the double pack of River City Girls 1 and 2 that is finally back in stock and $39.99. Or the physical edition of Gravity Circuit, which isn't set to release in North America for another couple of months, for only $27.99, and there is English on the cartridge. Or you can also pick up great deals on games that are available in North America, however at crazy low prices, like Sonic Colors Ultimate that you can right now get for only $17.99. To top it all off, if you spend more than $100 US, you also get free shipping. So if you do want to pick up any of these games or anything else from Playasia, use my affiliate link down below in the description of the video. That way you'll be helping out the channel a little bit at the same time. Now next for today, we have Feeble Light, that is 35% off, $3.24, and this one running till January 26th. Now this game is basically a top-down shoot-'em-up with an extremely retro art style. And the art style is definitely what sold me on this one, with an ability to almost be cutesy at times and gruesome at others. The gameplay is also extremely simple, yet very addictive, and I would place this one as a medium difficulty shoot 'em up. The game isn't a pushover, however veterans most likely won't have too much of a challenge, and it is approachable to newcomers. I also really enjoyed the fact that you can actually unlock new color schemes for the game, and it really does add an extra level of visual flair. The boss generation is also random, making each playthrough somewhat unique. Overall, for a short yet fun budget shmup, this is going to be a really good pick. So now it's time to take a quick break and announce today's winner of the $10 eShop gift card. And our winner for today is going to be the Sentinel Trask, who said, "Half off No Man's Sky, finally gonna pick it up." And I'm glad you picked that up, Sentinel, because that is a great deal right now on a game that is offering a ton of gameplay. So now all you need to do to claim your $10 eShop gift card is reach out to me in my pinned comment down below. Now if we jump straight back into our deals, our next one is going to be Atone Heart of the Elder Tree that is now 87% off, only $1.99, and running till January 22nd. Now this is a game that is set in a Norse mythology inspired world. It combines storytelling, exploration, and puzzle solving with a very unique art style. Now be warned, this is a very narrative-driven journey, where your choices will impact the overall story's progression. However, the biggest curveball that this game probably throws you is that the combat sequences are actually rhythm-based games. Now this is really one of those unique experiences where all the parts really feel like they fit together oddly, yet somehow work at the same time. But you really have to be in the mood for a quirky, unique experience to really enjoy this one. However, even putting the gameplay aside, at only $2, this one was already worth it based on its storyline, soundtrack, and visual art style. So if you're looking for a weird game that's sort of a jack of all trades, this one can be a great one. Now the next game for today is going to be Archaica, The Path of Light, that is 87% off, once again only $1.99, and running till January 22nd. Now this one was another one that was in my backlog for quite a while. I finally got around to trying it, and once again, I was blown away. Now this really is more of a straightforward puzzle game where you can manipulate beams of light to activate ancient machines. And the gameplay really involves using mirrors, prisms, and other devices to direct those light beams through intricate puzzles. It's a blend of challenging problem solving and a visually stunning experience. And for those of you even looking for a deeper experience, there's also hidden tablets throughout each level that once you pick them up will give you some backstory about this world. Now, if you're the kind of person that from time to time likes to lay back with some straightforward puzzle gameplay, this is definitely a game you need to check out. However, fair warning, those puzzles do eventually become quite complex, yet they are also very satisfying. Now our next game for today is going to be Excessive Trim, that is now 30% off, $3.49, this one running till January 19th. Now this game really is set up like an arcade-style high score chaser, and you are playing as a weed-smoking alien aboard his buzzsaw-shaped spacecraft that basically has to cut his way through the farmlands and try to survive as long as possible, all the while killing as many innocents as possible and collecting leaves all along the way. Now if at first you're thinking that the gameplay looks like a shmup, it actually is a very different experience, where this one is really all around dodging, with no real ability to shoot any type of projectiles. And I really find it too bad that they didn't actually try to inject a storyline here, because the off-the-wall setup that they have really would merit one. Also on a side note, I do want to mention that although I really like the art style, I really wish it took up the whole screen rather than being restricted to a smaller box. But nonetheless, the gameplay here was fast to pick up and very addictive, and it's just one of those games that's really a ton of fun to pick up and play a few runs from time to time. Now we aren't done with the amazing deals for today. Now it's time for today's sizzle reel of deals with some other amazing games to consider for this week. So we're now at the end of today's video, and I want to hear from all of you. Let me know what games you're picking up in the comments down below. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to my channel supporters. Their monthly support is so appreciated, and you can always check out their names on the end screen of the video. And don't forget on the way out to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and click on that notification bell so you know when all my future content comes out. And as usual, I hope I'll see you in my next video.